Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nogar Anis Menti Hamdan. I am one of the group members of Najwa Nadia, Alisa Sofia, Farha, and Noni. Today, I would like to present about the assessment on IKS industry. On 11 March of 2020, me and my classmates went to IKS industry. IKS industry is a factory of foods that located in Tanjung Karang, Selangor. They produce famous chips in Malaysia. The purposes of going there is to observe, identifying, assessing, and learning things that can relate to property insurance. One of the things is hazard. What is hazard? Hazard is a condition that can increase the cost of loss. So, let's get to the first hazard. The first hazard that me and my group members discovered was the improper wiring coverage that was located outside the factory. Why this can cause hazard? This can cause hazard because it can lead to explosion where it will be more easier to consume fire. Way to avoid this from leading to perils is the wiring must be covered properly, followed by the TNB standard. Next one is we observed that there is gas tank was being placed in improper place, such beside big fan. This can cause hazard because the fan might get hot, or maybe the wiring of the fan can lead to leakage and then can get attached to the hot gas and eventually can lead to fire. Put the gas tank in proper place or provide a specific gas tank place or a store from any other things that can cause hazard. Other than that, there's others machine that is being placed everywhere, and there's also unused machine that is quite sharp being placed at the back of the factory, which is quite dangerous if the staff is not aware of their surroundings, if the worker is not aware of their surroundings. This can lead to injury. Unused machines should be placed in a proper way or covered with a plastic or things that can avoid them from injury, or maybe put them in a store that have a warning sign of a dangerous hazard things. Beside that, the building material of the factory. Why is it a hazard? This is because the material of the building is mostly from wood. We all know that wood is very expensive when it comes to building. This is because wood is easily burned in fire. Upgrades the building to the concrete walls or bricks. Last but not least, poor housekeeping. This is because there's overstacking loads on racks and everywhere on the floor, the chips on the floor, the buckets of the chips on the floor that can contribute to slips and falls and maybe more injuries. The factory should take fire insurance policy. What fire insurance policy covers? They provide coverage if there are any loss or damage due to fire, lightning, and explosion. This coverage can cover lots of hazards that I mentioned before. Other than that, the factory should take business interruption insurance, which is to provide coverage if there is loss or damage occur in future.